Listen to this, dude.
Okay,
Songs are sometimes
Zoom
questionable, but
YouTube watchers, we have the Berlin Airlift worksheet open, and we're currently reading this section of the link to the website. The link to the website that is on the worksheet, so read that, and then more on that later.
that was the group project.
Jack,
You're
no.
looking at pictures?
No.
Yeah,
No.
leave the blinds alone.
Jack, seriously, they are
Beat his
very
ass, Miss
expensive.
Crossett.
No. You can't say that, Samaya.
All right, so group one, your question was who was involved in the Berlin Airlift? What did we come up with for that?
People in airplanes.
Why are you group one?
Yeah.
We will open it up to the floor.
The floor can't speak.
So it's written.
Okay, so for number one, I would highly suggest filling this out. We have Soviets.
Right.
Got the US. The UK, that's the same thing as Great Britain. France. But who else was involved maybe on the opposite side of the ocean? So yes, but who was, so all these people were involved like in the control aspect, who was being controlled?
Germany.
The people of, West Berlin.
We want to conclude East Berlin too.
Well, East Berlin was Soviets. They were, it was just West Berlin where the people who were struggling and needed help. Yes. Does everyone have this down and understand where these groups of people come into play?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So group number two, what was the Berlin Airlift? Yes,
I'll give my long answer.
go ahead.
The Berlin aircraft was a series of planes that the U.S., France, and Great Britain sent out to help aid people in West Berlin after the Soviet Union shut down the east side of Berlin, cutting off all access to necessities.
Perfect. Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Can we repeat what she said or no, or?
What I say?
I memorized it word for word.
Okay, so let's make sure we're paying attention when our classmates are talking out of respect, right?
Those
They did a great job. So this is where the US and UK joined forces to deliver supplies. I'll move in a second so you guys can see. This is when the UK and the US joined forces to deliver supplies to the people of West Berlin, and this was done in the air, right? They were in an airplane, so that's important, hence
Wait, what about
airlift. Okay, pretend that says France. This was the biggest aerial resupply mission ever embarked on, so this is like a big deal.
still?
Is it still? Probably. It was a lot of materials.
It was a lot of
2
money.
million tons.
2 million.
I think I wrote on here how many.
It was a lot.
It was a
It
lot.
says 13
You have to feed half a city for 15 months. You're bringing a lot
13,000
of food.
tons of cargo in one day on April 17th. So it's a lot. Does everyone understand number two?
Don't write anything else.
Okay, I'll give you guys more time to write.
That's the only date on there. April 17th.
Oh.
Never mind.
There's a lot of dates on there.
So April 17th to May 11th.
I'm gonna get there.
Right.
Okay, everyone has number two. Okay, so group number 3, what are some important dates that you guys came up with? I have 4, 5 in my notes.
I have 0.
You have 0. DeMarco, Dan, Kobe. That's, okay. So does anyone else have any important dates that they saw?
June 24th, 1948 was when they blocked the, when they separated the country in half.
Yes, okay, we're gonna go in chronological order. Is everyone ready? Okay. So we have June 24th, 1948. So when the Soviets set the blockade. So this is when they stopped all land, water, trains, all sorts of travel was stopped. So the people of West Berlin could not get any materials.
Was that before or after the wall?
What was that?
Was that before they built a wall or was that after?
I think it's, they've separated, but I don't know if they had enough time to build the wall yet. But they will.
So road, rail, and water routes were blocked. All right, is everyone ready for the next one? Okay. So then June 26th. Still 1948.
2 days later.
This is when the US, France, and UK basically embarked and started doing their deliveries. They're delivering things like food, water, medicine.
Basically, just basic necessities.
Yes, that was the goal. Then we're gonna do May 11th of 1949. This is when the Soviet lifted the blockade.
Don't you want to do April 17th?
I'm going to skip it for the sake of time. It basically just says that they were carrying a lot of goods and a lot of things were being delivered. So May 11th, 1949, blockade is lifted by the Soviets.
Want me to zoom in so you have more like space,
Yeah,
right?
I just didn't want to mess up.
Just wait for them to write it down and then you can erase it and zoom in.
Okay, and then we got September 30th. Still 1949. The airlift ended. So now they were officially done doing their deliveries. The US and Britain and France didn't quite trust the Soviets, so that's why there's such a gap between May and September. They're making sure that they weren't just gonna throw them back in another blockade or type of containment.
Would you imagine if they were still giving them food and supplies and whatnot?
It's still now.
Yeah.
The blockade just simply will never end. Does everyone have those dates?
Yes.
I'm gonna clear it. Okay, so now group 4, where did the Berlin airlift take place? Kylie, Silas, Lucas? West Berlin. And where is Berlin? Germany. And the actual airlift itself happened in the air.
Wow.
You know, sometimes you just gotta really put it all out there.
Quantizing that.
So number 5, why did the Berlin airlift take place? I know you guys had good answers, I read it. You wanna read it, Jack?
Yeah. To provide needed resources to the people of West Berlin because the Soviet Union locked West Berlin off from the rest of the world.
Good job. All right, so why did the Berlin airlift take place? To provide needed resources to the people of West Berlin as they did not have access, right? And number 6, who benefited from the Berlin airlift?
West Berlin.
People of West Berlin.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Who else? This answer is, you can get a little creative with it.
I guess the allies.
Yeah, you can say like other countries by realizing that like if you work together, you can get things accomplished, right? That's a much more general statement, but
No, like the allies.
yeah, yeah.
The allied powers.
Allied powers, yes. And then number 7, what did the Berlin airlift mean for Americans? What traits did they embody?
Kindness.
Well, there's a list of
Humanity.
actual traits that it
I don't know
says.
if you read it.
That's fine.
Humanity.
Anyone from my group 7?
Humanity. No one has been waiting.
Okay, so in the reading, it said that people now viewed Americans as innovative, efficient, and they demonstrated leadership.
I was close.
Yeah,
Instead of
Along-
lazy
along
human
the
beings
same-
who will
same
only eat
route.
burgers and fries all day.
then this also highlighted the value, teamwork,
Teamwork builds the dreamer.
Does it now?
so true.
Depending on what you do.
And number 8 is an opinion question, so I kind of just want to hear what you guys had to say. Do you think the Berlin airlift was necessary? Why or why not?
Yes,
Yes, why?
because the video said that if nobody delivered anything, then they would only have resources between 35 and 40 something days. And that means that they would have died.
Yeah, because the
So-
blockade lasted longer than
Yeah.
that many days, right? Okay. Anyone else have any other opinions on that? You You guys all look like you're dying to tell me your opinions on the Berlin Airlift. All right, so now you have your type of containment notes out too. What type of containment do you think this Berlin Airlift was? It's okay, take your time.
Foreign aid,
Okay, why was it foreign aid?
because it was other countries giving things to foreign countries.
Supplies, right, and goods?
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would write the Berlin Airlift as an example of foreign aid in your containment notes.
Almost like this will be exactly what's on your test on Monday.
We need to re-go over this.
Remember the Berlin Airlift?
No, the different types of containment.
Okay, we can go over that on Friday.
Then do you guys think that foreign aid was the best resolution for this given situation?
Yes, because nobody
Yes.
got hurt.
Okay, nobody got
Besides the
hurt,
people that crashed.
besides the like what, they said 300 pilots that died?
101.
100, what was the 300?
Like in total,
Oh,
US
in total.
pilots in total.
Okay. So everyone's in agreement that foreign aid was the best resolution for this?
Yes.
Perfect. Right. Well, good job, guys. I appreciate your work today. You all
We get to
listened
do this
so
again
well.
next period.
I do, yeah. Now I would
You get to do this
highly,
again all day.
just for one more period, just for sixth period.
You're
How
not
many
here
times have we
seventh
done this
period?
today?
There is no seventh period.
No,
Like
this is
Ms.
her first.
Crossett has.
Yeah. I just have
What's
two
my
American
first what?
studies.
First time.
Oh.
By now, I would highly encourage you guys now to work on your missing assignments that you have, right? Because the deadline is coming up so quick. So quick, so quick.
There's 8 days left. Oh, yeah. We're trying to.